Hey, I'd like to welcome everybody here today. We're doing an virtual open house on 120 Pond Circle in Summers, one of our newest listings. We have the owners, Shelly and Fodi Gazis, with us today on the line on phone. We also have some of our team with us. We have Agnes Marat.
You got it right.
Say hello, Agnes.
Hi.
We have Linda Halk, also from our team. Say hello, Linda.
Hello.
And we have our newest team member here, which is going to be a surprise to both Agnes and Linda. We'd like to welcome Sharon Urban to Team Gabriel, who is a new realtor for us. She comes from Michigan. And say hello, Sharon.
Hi. Hi, Sharon. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And Sharon is a Summers girl, just so you guys know. So she lives in Summers as well. And this property is a Summers property at 120 Pond Circle. It is listed at $849,900, which I think is an extremely aggressive price for everything you get. It's a beautiful, beautiful custom built home. So Joe's going to take us through some photos right now, so we can kind of walk through the property and tell you a little bit more about it. Cody, you built this house, you and Shelly, built this house back in 99?
Yes. Started 98, finished 2000.
So it is gorgeous. Look at all the brickwork. I mean, nowadays you just don't see this kind of brickwork. It's so atrociously expensive to do so. It's beautiful with a lot of corbel corners. It has a lot of nice brickwork on both the outbuilding and the whole house. 3 sides around, I believe, on the house.
2 sides. 2.
Yeah, 2 sides. Okay, and then it has vinyl in the back where all Funland is in the back, and we'll go there in a little while. So this home is, with everything including the basement, is 6,344 square feet. So it's a very large home. It has 3 full baths, 3 half baths, 3 bedroom, plus a soon easily finished bonus room as well if you wanted to have a 4 bedroom. It has 14 rooms in all. It's just a gorgeous home. And if you look at what you've done on the outside, this is an overview of what's going on in this house. You can see that it has beautiful, beautiful area in the back. And this is the place to be quarantined. If you want to stay in your home, this is the place to be. This is an outbuilding, and we have a 3-car garage on the side, in the front here. Beautiful great barbers on the side, and on the back side there's actually a big I think it's a taller garage door too, where you keep your tractor.
Yes.
Okay, and there's a workshop in there. Can you tell us just a quick little overview of the workshop, just so that we don't miss it, because we don't have too many interior pictures of that, because there's so much going on in it.
It's insulated, it's heated. Got a TV in it. It's a little man cave.
It is totally a man cave.
Yeah. So it's if somebody likes to do work on cars or whatever, it's an awesome spot to ceiling. It's I think the ceilings are 12-foot high ceilings, so somebody can even put in a lift if they want to. There's a stairs to the 2nd floor. The 2nd floor is not finished, of course, but it can easily get finished if somebody wants to add something to it. So, got a lot of potentials.
And this has it has heat, two sources of heat, I believe,
yes,
right?
Got a pellet stove and a propane heater. Correct.
And it has electricity. It has I think a TV with cable.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. It's all Wi-Fi set up. I just recently put a extender in the garage, so you can easily. Actually, I'm working at the house right now, and I'm set by my computers are set up in the garage. And no problem with getting any kind of Wi-Fi access.
That is so cool. This is every man's dream. I guess I shouldn't say prejudice. Some women are car collectors.
Especially when your wife pisses you off, you just go hide in the garage and, get away from your wife.
Well, let me tell you, Fodi, that is some doghouse. If you So it is beautiful. It really is a beautiful space. And just to touch base here, really, if you look at the whole overview here, Joe's showing you kind of the whole land. You have a very large driveway. This is very private at the end of a cul-de-sac. It's in a beautiful neighborhood. It has 22.62 acres. It has some paths, some walking paths. It has a huge pond on it where you can do some fishing or some kayaking, or maybe ice skating when we have some cold winters. So this has a lot to offer, and it's very, very private. It's set on a little knoll at the very end of the cul-de-sac, and it really is beautiful. And then this is my favorite. I would love to be here and live here. This is just so beautiful. I just want to mention, I guess, oh, there's the side car garage. He's trying to show you where your tractor can be. So that's really nice. And your greenhouse, Fody, I guess, since he's showing a picture of that, you have a full greenhouse, and I think you have a whole bunch of raised beds where you can do plantings. And we do have a grape arbor that runs along the side of the actual garage there. So there's lots of, if you're into plantings and perennials, this house has everything. There's nothing here that's missing in this home. Do you want to talk about the outside maybe a little bit? Maybe describe the pool?
Yep, go ahead. Here.
Okay, so the pool is a saltwater filtration system. It is heated. It's about 20
by 40, something like
20
that.
by 40. So it's a rather large pool. It's the center of the pool where the slide, from the slide entrance, that area of the pool is 6 feet deep. And on either end of the pool, it is actually 3.5 feet with steps as an entrance on one end and a sitting bench on the other. So you can really utilize the majority of the pool space rather than your typical built-in that has a deep end and a shallow end. There's also waterfalls and water fountains and lights. It's really pretty when it's lit up at night. It's a great space for entertaining parties. Kids love it.
This is the place to have your household gatherings for sure. All your family gatherings, I mean, or birthday parties. So it must be amazing for your children.
Yeah.
This also has a pergola, a sitting area. There we go. The pergola right here, that's just gorgeous with custom brick walls, paver block sculpted patios all the way around all of this. It has a huge fireplace. There's her waterfall to the right, and a bench area, and she has the koi pond. And I think you said your fish had babies?
Last year they had babies, 4 babies, yes.
That's amazing. And you said you've had them there for like a long time now?
Since we did the pool, so I mean,
9 years.
almost 9-10 years, something like that, very close.
Isn't that amazing? I don't know if I could have fish live 9 or 10 years, but I think that's amazing that you were able to do it. But it is.
Chicken pasta, so they like it, So.
Oh.
He's only kidding. He's only kidding.
If you look at this patio, I mean, it is just amazing. You have 2 balconies off of 2 bedrooms. One of them is the master, and the other one is a second bedroom. And if you look at this, you have those beautiful palladium windows. I mean, it's just, there's so much going on with this house. It's just beautiful. Right there, you can see that there's some covered areas. So right where the grill is, that is propane line. It's lined right in, so you can cook all year long. You can grill all year long, I should say. And you have a lot of triple French doors. You have one on each side of this where the balconies are. And you have transom lighting above all of those windows as well. So there is so much bright sunshine coming into this home. It's just beautiful. Out here, I guess I wanted to talk about the other area. There we go, the cabana. You have a covered area where you can hang out, and you also have a pool house. And in the pool house, you have a half bath, a kitchenette. We'll show a little bit more of that later, but this is the place where children can play. They can go, they can get to the outhouse there. They don't have to go into the home. There's a kitchenette there. You can have your party outside without anybody going inside. So it's really neat. And look at that slide. Everybody would love to go down that slide. I know you're going to be opening that pretty soon. So any of our buyers that are definitely interested can actually see that pool open.
Yeah, tomorrow, supposedly tomorrow, if they're working, supposed to open it up tomorrow. So.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So there's the fireplace. Awesome. It reminds me of the Pizza Hut where we can put our those brick ovens. We can put our pizzas in there. So if we go into the garage, I guess that's where you're going to go next, Joe. There we go.
Did you notice the hot tub? We haven't mentioned that, have we?
Yeah, we got
Well.
that up there too.
Yeah.
Yes. Shelly.
Good for all year round.
Hot tubs are amazing when it's snowing out and it's winter, but of course it is year round. But I love the idea of being in a hot tub with a glass of wine and it's snowing. This
Yes.
is so pretty. You can see the different sculpted work on these paver block patios. Very pretty, very, very detailed. Beautiful home. And the perennial beds, right? There's a lot of plantings all the way around. When you look at the virtual tour or you look at the drone video actually shows different colored, right now in the wintertime, shows different colored bushes throughout the whole property. So there's a lot of perennials throughout here. And you can see it has a wrought iron fence that's outlining this whole property. So very, very private. So we have a 3-car garage that's actually attached to the home. And the 3-car garage has automatic garage door openers and keypads, I believe. And it is heated as well. Am I right?
Yes, it's heated, yes.
And you are a custom cabinet maker, commercial usually, right?
Yes.
And you designed, I think, particular cabinets that line each side of the garage, which is amazing. And I remember you telling me a little bit about these, the way that you built them and how long they've been there and such.
Well, they've been there probably 15 years, I would say. And it's a commercial grade material that we use. And through all these years, through the moisture of having open doors, there's no warpage. Everything's been staying in place. And if you see, I have raised them off the floor. By the way, the floor is epoxy floor. So I have raised them up so this way you can easily wash your floor, or during the winter when you drive your car, it's full of snow. If it drips, it doesn't damage the cabinets. You got Korean countertops on both sides of the windows. So there are some deep drawers, there's some narrow drawers for small items. We have the sink, a slab sink with hot and cold water. I also have a faucet next to it that has hot and cold water. Say you want to wash your car with hot water, you can do that. I got a hand dryer.
You guys are amazing. You thought of everything.
And also got the vacuum. If you see right up there, we've got the vacuum hookup. Central vac is hooked up. The central vac is in that cabinet right there. So I put that hookup so you can easily vacuum your car.
Wow, that's amazing. Now this home has everything from central vac to central air to security systems to camera systems, like everything you can think of, you have. And these cabinets are amazing. I wouldn't never thought about that. Would you have all thought about raising the cabinets up because your cars can come in with rain and snow and such? What a great idea.
Yeah.
And he's had these there for 15 years and they look like brand new. They're amazing. Yeah. It's beautiful. And you can eat off their floors anywhere you go in this house, inside or out. It is so clean. I mean, you do such an amazing job. You guys are wonderful. And there's extra, that's great for extra cakes, beer, water, having extra refrigerators outside and such.
Yeah,
so that's great.
So there's a big freezer there and the refrigerator, which they will stay with the house.
Right. And you also have heat too, right?
Yes. Yep.
And that's gas.
No.
Propane, I mean.
No, the heat is part of it's how water goes through it. It's part of the furnace downstairs.
Okay, so it's a zone.
It's a zone, correct.
Oh, nice. It's a whole zone. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And then this is also nice. It doesn't have a hatchway. You can go right from this garage right down into your basement.
Yes.
So you can bring big items right down there.
Very handy.
Super handy. I don't like hatchways, so I think this
Right.
is wonderful.
Great idea.
It's a great idea. It really is. It's a very large garage, and they have beautiful windows on the sides and doors and transom lighting above the doors. Just you've thought of everything. It's just beautiful. If we go in, as we stop walking in here, you're going to see that there's a mudroom, and you have a lot of closet space. And this picture right here I just like a lot because it actually shows how tall these doors are. And I believe you said they're 8-foot doors.
Yes,
Am I
8 foot
correct?
door, yes.
With all beautiful Stafford trim work, all on top and on the sides of all of your woodwork throughout your entire home. And your first floor is all 10 feet,
Yes.
all smooth texture, ceilings with 10 feet all the way across the whole entire first floor. So these nice big tall doors really showcase well. You have a small bathroom when you came in here, and I know you had said, Shelley, that you had Fody build this. He built a little nook so that you could have somewhere to put the book bags.
Yes.
With kids in school nowadays. That's so nice and convenient. And we have tile in that bathroom. Cooker. As we go into the kitchen, we're going to go down the hall into the kitchen. We can talk about your custom cabinets and then come back to our pantry. So Fody, you designed all this kitchen,
Yes, I
and
designed.
Shelley?
Nope. It was,
No,
it
I
was
designed by
something-
myself. I was single at the time.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, let me tell you, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful woodwork just everywhere from floor to ceiling. You can see all the detail and all the crown molding all the way around, extra recess lighting. Some of these drawers have specialty things that they do. Shelley, do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
In the corner cabinets, there's a special rack.
Pull-out system.
It's a pull-out system, so you can actually utilize the space that's deep in the corner, say underneath the microwave. That a lot of times you just can't get to that area. It's not worth using the storage because you can't reach it. But there's a rack that actually pulls out. It's L-shaped, and it will come outside of the cabinet door so that you can utilize the entire space for storage and not feel like you can't access it.
Normally on a corner of a kitchen, you have a lazy Susan, which that takes a lot of room. It's a lot of waste of space. So this is a commercial grade system that we use in our jobs, and I incorporated into this kitchen.
That is amazing. It's really, really pretty. So everything's very functional and very practical. You have a reason for everything that you've done in this home, and that just means it's very well thought out and put together. You have beautiful glass tops, cabinetry, and crown molding and lighting in there. Beautiful tile backsplash. You have granite countertops. You have a 6-burner plus a grill, Viking stove. That's propane tube,
Yes.
Shelley?
Yep.
Okay, and big tile. I love that you have actually a commercial grade hood, which is like huge and beautiful. And I love the way that you actually made a wooden hood over it. It's just very, very pretty. And I like your multi-sized cabinets, the way they are in the corners, and very, very pretty.
Mhm.
Talk about maybe the center aisle. You have a vegetable sink there. Oh,
Yes.
in Fody.
A warming drawer, which is very handy when you have parties and when you cook and some things are ready before other things. You just put them there. And when keep them nice and moist. It's also good when you come from work late and your wife has made you a nice dinner, or the other way around. Usually it's the other way around. You can put the plate in there and keep it nice and warm.
And you don't need the
You
microwave.
don't have to microwave or anything like that. It's really handy. I don't know why people don't use them. I think they're just awesome. My next house, I'm gonna have 2 of them.
I love it. Really? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes.
So you can see that you have double ovens there.
Yes.
Nice big Viking refrigerator.
Yeah.
A lot of pullouts. You have pullouts inside these cabinets as well, and in quite a few of the drawers and doors, I should say. And then you have a multi-tiered center aisle and breakfast bar.
Yep.
And it has the vegetable sink on there, so that's just amazing. Very, very pretty. And you have a 9-foot, I think you said, triple palladium window there. It's just so pretty. Lets in so much light. This house has so much sunlight. It's just beautiful.
And it's a great view to the pool.
Right.
Sink. So.
Very nice. Yeah, you can see.
So a
through
lot
some
of
the
times
windows.
when you have, say, during the summer, you got your kids playing around the pool, at least you can, you could be working in your kitchen and still be able to see the pool if, if something.
Yeah, very smart. It's great when you have kids and family members over and you're going in and out and preparing, etc. That's wonderful. So this is the another door that leads out to where the grill is and to your patio and your brick area. And
You're on mute. There you go.
there's the there's the grill and everything in the pool house, in the pool, in different angles from right out from that door there, which is really nice. And then when we're in the kitchen, there's a big eating space there as well. It's a very large eating kitchen. Oh, he went into the pool house. He's tricking us. So inside the pool house right now, looking out under the cabana, you could see that there's a hammock there and some nice furniture to hang out for the adults, maybe watching the children.
Yeah.
So pretty. You have some stamped concrete, I think, there.
Stamped concrete.
Yeah.
No, those are all pavers.
Oh, those are pavers too?
Oh, inside the pool house. Sorry, inside the pool house, it's all stamped concrete. Correct.
Awesome. And you have the bamboo. It's all lined with bamboo on the ceiling and all the walls. You have your kitchenette right there, your refrigerator and sink, and a half bath around the corner. This is amazing. I mean, this is great. Great place for the children to come in here and change and get ready in their swimsuits.
The backsplash, you see that blue backsplash?
Yes.
That's lit up. So it's really pretty cool. That's a see-through Corian, the top and the backsplash, the same material. It's a see-through material that when you turn the light, it's pretty cool looking.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
That's really nice. So at night you can see it glow.
At night you can just leave it on. It's really nice.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful pool house. I mean, that's just amazing. And I love the sitting area here too. So going back in, we have a nice eating kitchen area that's really, really large and overlooks the family room. And as you're going into the family room, that's, there you go. There's the area. You've got some curved doorways. Notice that there's arches throughout all this view. Look at the view of the arches and the pillars. It's just got a lot of detail in this home. You have a built-in desk where your security system is and all of your cameras. And that also has granite. And I think you told me you had some hidden things in there, Foyer.
Well, it's like a little workstation. The right cabinet has, the base cabinet has the printer in there. Kind of hides it out of the way. And the top right cabinet's got the modem. So it's not like thrown in a base or in the basement, so you can easily access. And if you got to work on it, we have it just makes it easier for somebody to work. So
awesome, nice and convenient. You've thought of everything.
it's convenient.
So maybe we could go into the dining room since you're at this position right here. You have a formal dining room and a formal living room,
Yes.
a family room and a study, and 2 half baths on the first floor and a pantry. So Joe doesn't want us to forget about the pantry. We have a walk-in pantry here with a lot of built-in cabinets. It's beautiful with granite. And this is great for all those extra appliances. Like if you have a margarita maker and if you have this big blender, I mean, you need to put these somewhere and they never fit in your regular cabinets. So I think they're awesome that they can fit in this walk-in pantry. And beautiful cabinetry with all the detail. Very, very pretty.
You got your bourbon bottle right there,
So this is amazing. Shelley, I know you're always baking cakes, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I have this blender, and when I make Christmas cookies, I think that's the only time I ever take it out, but it's such a pain. I don't have this convenient pantry. It's so nice to have this extra storage. It really is a nice valuable.
There's a lot of storage there.
It's wonderful. So I think that's just an amazing room. I wish I had one. As we go down into the formal dining room, you are very talented, and you've built all of this cabinetry, and you also did a special hutch in this dining room, which is just beautiful. I was going to turn around here and show us.
Yep.
And there's your dining room with your cherry hardwood floors.
Yep. Brazilian cherry. Yep.
Beautiful. And you have crown molding, I'd say just about everywhere in the entire house. Beautiful, thick crown molding throughout. And this has a beautiful chandelier. And that's a custom cabinet that you built that is just beautiful with a lot of extra detail, extra storage, pull-outs. I love that there's drawers in your dining room,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so that you have your
Your formal utensils and things like that.
yeah, your placemats can fit in there and everything. It's very nice, and you have a serving table in there, and it's definitely a wonderful place to have family gatherings. Probably on your special holidays, you can spread out into your formal dining room or dinner entertainment. Very, very nice. This is your grand foyer when you walk in. This is mahogany. Those are custom made that you've made, right, Fody?
Yes.
Those doors made out of mahogany.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous, gorgeous doors. So they're double doors. It's a covered entry with some pillars, and then you have more arches with your pillars in the front foyer here, and a nice, huge palladium window. And the staircase. Tell us about the staircase a little.
Well, it's curved. I just love the way it goes both ways. It's all mahogany again. Yeah, mahogany steps, and the handrails are mahogany. I think it's beautiful. What?
Yes,
They can hear me. You guys can hear me, right?
I can hear you good. I can hear you. Shelley, it has a beautiful chandelier.
Yes.
It has curved ceilings. I mean, it also has all crown molding along the top where you have indirect lighting. It has a very unique, everywhere you look is something unique. See the top ceiling there, how it actually has the curved ceiling? Beautiful. Beautiful chandelier.
Whole ceiling, the high side, it's all to curve, yes.
The whole entire ceiling, all the way across into the family room. Yep, with all the extra.
I think it's 22 or 24 feet high, something like that.
Gorgeous. Really, really is beautiful. And this has like multi-tones in it, so it has a lot of character to it. And there's double bull noses at the bottom of the staircase, and the stairs are actually all curved as you start going up them too, which is a very unique feature. There's nothing plain Jane about this house at all. It has a lot of detail. If we go over to the right, you're going to see that there's a formal living room as well, with nice crown molding and also triple windows here, just like in the dining room, and the Brazilian cherry hardwood floors, and extra windows on the side, floor to ceiling windows, and you have gorgeous views from anywhere in this home. There is just beautiful views, and all private. You're not really looking at any neighbors, so that's a nice feature too. So think of anything that you want to add on any of these couple of rooms here, Shelley?
No, got nice sconce lights on the walls on both dining room and living room.
We have it is beautiful. We have a half bathroom here on the left, and I like that you have wallpaper in here and that you've actually put it on the ceiling as well. It's very, very pretty. You have a nice ornate dresser style cabinet there. Pretty lighting, very unique. So there's two half baths on the main level, which is also a nice feature on either end. The house is so big, you need to have them far away, one on one side and one on the other, so you can get to both sides of the house. This is more of a study, or I guess you could say a second formal living room or a second family room. It's just a beautiful room where you have nice, really a wet bar, all granite. It has built-in cabinets, glass fronts all the way up to the top, and beautiful coffered ceilings. Just beautiful in there. Floor to ceiling windows as well, and a triple atrium door that goes out to the patio where the hot tub is.
Yeah.
And you have a pellet stove in here.
Yep.
Beautiful pellet stove. And anything that you want to say about this when you built this? I love this room. It's a beautiful room.
Very rich looking. The colors are so vibrant.
Yeah, they are. Well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people, I put the pellet stove good over I think over 10 years ago, maybe more. And I just didn't want to just a plain old throw the pellet stove. So I built that mantle and just I wanted to incorporate everything together. So everything kind of flows. That's how I like things to be.
Look at how pretty. Yes, you do. You like a lot of detail.
Yeah.
You have, this is beautiful. I mean, most of us do not have fireplaces like this, never mind for our pellet stove. It's gorgeous, gorgeous.
It's a very nice sitting room, especially in the winter when that pellet stove is running. I normally have that pellet stove going 24 hours. And it's such a warm room that it's a nice napping room.
Napping or reading a good book.
Yes.
Great place to read a book, totally. And there's your hot tub out the window there.
I have a question. Do the little doll houses have custom cabinetry?
Yes.
Actually,
By her mom. Not by me, by her mother.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, I love them. They're beautiful.
They are completely handmade. Every centimeter of those dollhouses were made by hand.
They're amazing, actually.
Wow.
When I seen them, when her mother made them and Shelly brought them over, I mean, the detail, being a carpenter, it's like somebody must have some really patient hand to be able to there's such a small details of making the proportion of everything, because you turn it around, you can look at the insides. It's amazing. Pretty cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
They're not staying.
Lounge in your chaise lounge. It is beautiful. Look at all the detail on the doorway. I mean, it's just very, very beautiful, very unique. This is a sunken family room. So it is sunken, and this is where I think you said the ceilings are going up like 23 feet.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at these bookshelves. I mean, they're beautiful. This is all a built-in entertainment center. And you have, go ahead, Shelley.
And there's lights inside.
Beautiful. I mean, beautiful custom-built floor. Look how large those are. I mean, they're amazing. They have built-in speakers. You have a double mantle there as well, with like a plant sill here and shelving up to where the balcony is on the second level looking in. And these are Brazilian floors as well, cherry floors with double inlays, with double maple coating. Yeah, double maple inlays. It's beautiful. Very beautiful floor. And you have a surround sound actually throughout the whole home.
Yes.
That's what I thought too. So you can listen to music. You can be dancing while you're cleaning this house, which might take you a week. But it is immaculate. I mean, everything is just beautiful in this home. It's really well taken care of. You can just tell that you have pride of ownership here. This is double stacked windows with palladium windows at the top. I mean, there's so much light coming into this room. It's just gorgeous. Nice neutral colors. And you can see that there's another sitting area out here off these sliders and windows. Beautiful. If we go up to the top, we can actually look down at this as well, and you can see that there's crown molding from the front foyer all the way down to the back of the house. And when you look at that, it is all lit up. It's all lit up. It has indirect lighting. And I think that you have that in the master bedroom as well. And it's just a beautiful feature. It really, really is pretty that you have that. Almost there. There we go.
There you go.
So ceiling fans are in there, and you can see that we have, there it is where it's all lit up above there. It's just a beautiful uniqueness. And those are curved ceilings all the way from the front to the back. This definitely could have taken 2 years to build. There's so much detail in here. It's just amazing. So now we're upstairs in the main hallway, and you have wood floors throughout the entire top floor as well.
All maple, yes.
Yeah, and
except the bathrooms. The bathroom, the tile.
Right. So as we go down here, this is one of my favorite features that this home has to offer. It has a beautiful second floor laundry, which I think is where all laundry should be. Wherever your bedrooms are is where I think your laundry should be. So This is well thought out. And this is where, look at that counter space in there. Is that like amazing? I could fold clothes like really quickly if everything was right there at my fingertips. This is just perfect. And you have another room off of this room. Do you want to tell us a little bit just quick about this, Shelley? Your favorite parts?
Yeah, that room is great. I have some lines stretched out between the two cabinets there because I like to line dry a lot of my clothing. So it really comes in handy, and it saves energy as well. And I have my ironing board there, so that I can utilize the entire counter out there for folding clothes, but then on the inside I bring everything in, I can iron away. And during the holidays, I use it as my wrapping room. I have all my wrapping supplies tucked in those cabinets, and I set up a table, I wrap my gifts, and then I hide them in the cabinets.
I love that. I love that, Shelley. And I'm on the floor trying to do everything. So
Yeah, no,
I love, this is so smart. And if you had little ones, you can hide everything in here and they're never coming in because
Nope.
this is usually known as a workroom. So they're not going to go in there.
That's right.
Exactly.
So I love this. What a great idea. Really, really beautiful. So if we go out of these two rooms, look at all that counter space. Just amazing. Lots of extra cabinet space. Every room has some kind of built-in cabinets of some sort. I mean, it is just amazing. There's a little hideaway in there, a little hole there.
I used
Joe
to
wants me
be
to ask
for
you.
our cats.
Aww.
But we don't use it anymore.
So for like a kitty litter box or
Yes,
something?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, how
Great
wonderful.
idea.
That
Great
is a wonderful idea. I love that. That's a great idea. So if you go out of this room, you can go. You have 2 bedrooms. Here's one bedroom. This actually has 4 built-in bookshelves and cabinets that go floor to ceiling. That is just, the detail is just amazing to me. So this has wonderful storage and a balcony that overlooks the outdoor oasis. So it has built-ins, plus I think a walk-in closet.
Yes.
And I don't know if they're lit up or not, Shelley, but yeah, there we go. Recessed lighting. I remember seeing it lit up here. And there's another one of those dollhouses. So pretty. And look at the windows on the side. A lot of detail here. Lets in a ton of light. And there are also hardwood floors here. I don't know if you can look out the balcony, Joe. Does it show you out? You can see that you can overlook the pool. You're overlooking everything outside. And then
what size is that bed?
It's a queen size bed.
Queen, so you can see it's a really good size room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of floor space in there to move around.
very pretty. And if we go across, we have another bedroom. And this was built for your little boy when he was into pirates.
Yes.
And this is custom built. This is amazing. Like every little boy would just love this bedroom. You have so it was like his little boat, and he was like on the top of his little.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steering wheel, or what do you call it?
The ship's
The
wheel.
helm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the helm. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes. Peter Pan. It reminds me of Peter Pan must be.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, so there's even the square area that you can see from the underside. That's actually a trap door. So that's a lot of fun.
You used to
for
lift
kids.
things from that. You put the string down and lift things on.
You
So
do a
it's
little
just,
pulley
you know,
system and a lot of
yes.
playing up there, and sleeping. It was a lot of fun for him.
This is really cool. When you're going to have your friends sleep over, is this the place to sleep over or what?
Yes, that's what
This is so cool. It really is beautiful. Like you have a lot of unique ideas. It's amazing to me. I would love you to be my mom and dad. This is like amazing.
See, Lori, I made a mistake when I got married. I told my wife that I can do anything. So she
I
always
hold him to it.
she holds me to it. So when I got an idea, I got to do it. So
I love it. I love it. You're a lucky girl, Shelley. You're doing a good job, Fody. So if we go down the hall, there's another full bath for the guests. You have a big guest bath, and that has granite, double archer sinks. I love the square sinks, the archer shape. I think that's beautiful. And you have tiled floors and a tub shower in there.
Yes.
And you then go down the hall a little bit further, and there's a view, beautiful view. You can see how you're high up on the hill. As you go down the hill, you have another room also that you use for an office.
It's a small room, but it's perfect to.
It's ideal for the office. It's perfect.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
Look at how cute. That is so cute. I love your colors and the theme. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So this is perfect. Say again, Shel.
And a nice view from that window too. So it's a small room, but you still feel like it's spacious because of the window, and it's, you know.
It's very bright.
Seeing if we can see out. There we go. So you can see you're up on the hill, and there's the cul-de-sac at the very, you know, a little bit down the road there. And you can see that you're up on a little knoll there, and it's just so private. Very, very pretty. Very peaceful. As you walk down the hall, you actually have a huge room. And this is the size as the garage, the 3-car garage. And it's not finished, but it could be finished very, very easily if somebody wanted an extra bonus room upstairs or a 4th bedroom if they wanted to complete it. They could do that pretty simply. I think you said you brought up some.
You can see on the top left there, that's the heating duct.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all set to go. We just really insulate, drywall, put the floor down, and it's done, you know. So
that's amazing. Look how pretty. Very, very bright in here.
Yeah.
A lot of sunlight.
Nice bedroom, nice workout room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very, very, very nice. So this is great. So if we want to expand and you're looking for more square footage, you definitely have room to expand. So we're going to go down the hallway now, across the foyer. And I kind of like this. It's kind of Floridian, where you have bedrooms on one side and the master suite on the other side. So it's nice and private where your master suite is, and it runs front to back of the home. And in here, we actually have huge tray ceilings, and you end up with crown molding with the indirect lighting as well up here throughout the whole home. I mean, the whole room, and palladium windows also. Beautiful views out the windows. Very pretty. Security system. All the woodwork here is amazing. You can see the height of that tray ceiling. Lots of windows. Go through this door. This is getting us into the master suite. Oh, and we have recessed lighting too. Did I miss anything, Shelley?
No, I think that just the ceiling height from floor to ceiling in the master is about 12 feet.
Maybe 11, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Beautiful.
Size is the bed.
Beautiful. And that's a king size bed, so you have plenty of room.
Queen.
See how big it is.
It's queen. You can see there's lots of room. There's still sitting room, and so it's a queen.
Very large bedroom.
Yes, it is. It's huge. It's beautiful. Good size. And then off of this, you go right into your full master, and it's a very large master bathroom. And you can see that you have a very long counter and a beautiful vessel sink. Tell us a little bit about your bathroom there.
With the vessel sink, what I really love about it is we decided to, well, it was probably my idea, but anyway, I wanted the plumbing to come out of the wall because it drives me crazy to try and clean the faucets when they come out of the counter mount like that, and you can never really get to them. So I just love the idea of it coming out of the wall like that. Makes it very easy to keep clean.
And unique.
Oh, yep, unique. We do have nice heaters in the ceiling, 2 of them in the bathroom, so that, in the wintertime, when you get out of the shower, sometimes it's a little chilly after you step out. So those heaters are really nice in the wintertime. And a great balcony view from the master bathroom as well. It's very private. And a walk-in closet.
The walk-in closet, again, is custom cabinetry and custom done. Look at those shoes. Every lady's dream. Having a place for all your shoes is wonderful.
Marvelous. And having the closet right off the bathroom is such a great feature. It's all combination area.
And we put a pocket door this way you don't have to keep opening the door anytime you want to get into your closet, because most of the times you leave it open. Mm-hmm. So the door is not in your way.
And You have a lever. Joe's asking me to ask you what a lever is.
Hold on.
Oh, I think.
Oh, okay. Turn your camera. So that height of those cabinets are 8 feet high, goes to the ceiling. So the top side where you hang your shirts and your jackets, because being so high, you can't reach. Right there, you cannot reach the bar. So those are specialty pull down. So there's a lever that it's in the middle of the run. You pull it down, it brings all the clothes, the whole rack, brings it right down. You can grab whatever you want and push it back up. So it's a very, very good system.
I would love that. I'm 5'1". I couldn't get up there. I'd have to have a ladder. So that's amazing.
So you can utilize all the space in those closets. So
I love it. I love it. So organization galore throughout the whole home, and extra cabinets on each side of that sink too. Beautiful.
those are one of the most handy things, because all your small items, you keep them in there instead of keeping them in the drawers. You just open them up, get them, and we just designed the other house in South Carolina, and I put the same cabinets. I think they're so. Plus, you see how I have raised them up by like 8 inches. This way you can easily have something in front of those cabinets. You don't have to move them out of your way to open the door. So
I love it.
You are so clever.
We've thought it through. You're just smart. You're thinking ahead. Yep. You planned it out. Good, good job. I would love those. They're very beautiful compared to medicine cabinets. So I totally appreciate them as well. So here is the love tub. And we have jets on the side, and look at the window line walls. I mean, it's just beautiful there. Imagine that. There's the place that all of us ladies want to hang out with a glass of wine. It's beautiful. Do you ever even get time to does anybody ever use their tubs? Like we never have enough time to ever enjoy them.
Well, now with the coronavirus, there's plenty of time.
Oh yes, this is true.
So I think I'm gonna go there tonight.
Oh, good. There. So right off of here, you can see it's tiled walls, and you have some extra detail throughout the tile, which is really pretty, and tile shower and tile floors. And when you go out this door right here, off of this bathroom, it's overlooking the backyard, which is just, it's so pretty. And do you have any questions about the backyard, did you say? He's going to just show you on the balcony. Can we talk about the actual balconies, the railings?
Balconies are made from, the flooring is made out of man-made material, like a Trex system. And the railing is a stainless steel wire with a stainless steel bar. And we changed that probably about maybe 4 years ago, I think, something like that. I think because this way, when you look through the windows, you don't have the regular spindles in your way or the balusters. It looks like it's an open concept when you look through. That's why we went with the wire system.
Right, it's not blocking your view.
Not blocking your view. Beautiful,
beautiful. You see this a lot at beaches. Beach houses will have them so that their view isn't blocked. It's beautiful. Very, very smart. And there's 2 balconies like that with the Trex decking. Yes. That's amazing. If we go through the kitchen, there's a French door in the kitchen, and it actually goes down to a lower level where you actually have additional living space, a theater, and a workout room, and another bathroom. So you have, there are places to spread out throughout this entire home. If you want time alone, you can have time alone. Everybody can go to different corners of this home. It's amazing. So here's the kitchen area again. There's a French door. And if we go down, you're going to see that there's an actual entertainment room, which to me would be great. I had 3 boys, and with the 3 boys, they would want to play their video games, and it would drive me crazy. So I could ship them downstairs. So I loved that I had a place like this. This is amazing. You can see that they have it set up as a little theater area. And Fody, of course, with his talents, has wooden panels on the ceiling here, and you have some acoustical as well.
Yes.
But this is just beautiful with all that recessed lighting. Lets in a lot of light. And you also have, I think Shelley was saying this is her tornado hideout. So
yes, it's concrete on 3 sides.
Yeah.
Originally,
actually 4 sides.
4 sides.
Except for the doorway.
Wonderful.
It's a real safe room
It
for
is.
whatever purpose.
Yeah, for whatever purpose.
Yeah.
I know you had thought about using this for a wine room or a
Yes,
cold
a wine,
cellar.
I'm going to make a wine cellar just because it keeps it nice and cool. I just saw that can easily be done if someone wants to do it.
Right, very, very smart. Plus, you have lots of extra storage space, oil tanks, which is also wonderful. So very energy efficient. You can see all the detail, even in the basement, you have detail where there's separate wooden panels and such. Very pretty. And then you have another room right over here to the right where you have an exercise room, which is really popular now. Everybody's trying to exercise and stay healthy nowadays. And if you're stuck home, if you're quarantined like we all are right now, this is the place to be. You can exercise. You could almost soon swim, go in the hot tub. You can be busy at all times. Go gardening. This is amazing. So
Okay, we're all coming over. We're all
yes.
Okay, that's fine.
6 feet apart, though.
6 feet apart. Yeah, we'll do
Right.
that.
That's it.
In this home, we could do that easily. So here is your the extra bathroom, and you have beautiful rock tile flooring in here, and that is heated.
Yep.
Heated tile. And you have another vessel sink, beautiful, with your beautiful glass tile. I love glass tile. That's my favorite. Another shower and brushed finish. Very, very pretty. And that makes 3 full baths, 3 half baths out of everything.
Yep.
Plus extra sinks, couple extra sinks. Think of anything else that I missed or I didn't say about this beautiful home.
The basement has its own heating zone, and we touched on the garage having a zone of its own.
Yes.
The main floor of the house has one zone, and the upstairs has 2 separate heating zones.
Wonderful, wonderful. And we're looking at probably architectural shingles on your roofing.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of what else I could add that would be important. Central air.
Yeah.
You probably have zones for your central air, I'm guessing.
And a nest controlled.
Nest controlled heating.
Yeah. All the garage doors are all Wi-Fi set up.
Think of anything to add, Linda or anybody? I want to make sure that we have all our questions answered that you could possibly think of. Anything, Sharon, Agnes, anything you want to ask?
I think all the cabinetry. If we had to pay Fody to do that in any house that we were purchasing or building, it would be the cost of this house.
I think you're right. I think it's
a lot of cabinetry. Beautiful.
It's absolutely
Master
gorgeous.
craftsman.
It's
Yeah.
funny when I built the house and I wanted to do the cabinets because we're set up to do commercial work, and it's like there was a guy in Springfield that I wanted just to get a price, so I sent him the drawings. So in 2000, it was $75,000 or $85,000 just for the kitchen, no pantry, just for the kitchen was that, without having the family room, the wet bar, anything else. So yeah, I bet you if you seriously had somebody make all these cabinets for a house like this, you'd be looking at least a couple $100,000 easy.
I'm sure.
Easy. It's and I can appreciate that. I know how expensive things are. I do a lot of new construction, and it's incredibly expensive. So you've done a wonderful job. This is outside, and you can kind of see some little paths here, and that's somewhere you could take a walk, ride your bike, do quad riding. Am I right?
Yes. Yep. It's all set up for all that. Yep.
And
It goes right to the pond. So
What is the path? Is it gravel or is it?
no, just it's clear. What I do is in the fall, it has become a path just because all these years going through with the quads, it has packed it down. So what I do, I clean the sticks and the leaves every spring, every fall. So it just looks nice and clean. It just looks like just a nice clean path. That's how you see the brown line.
Right,
back there.
right.
And it's just dirt. It's
It's just
natural.
dirt.
You
nothing,
just packed dirt?
Yep.
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 Right.
which is wonderful. And for children, children would love this house.
Oh
This
my
is the
God,
place
it
to
was-
raise your children.
Yes.
Great if you have
It's-
dogs too. You can take your dogs for a walk through the trails.
Yeah. Our
Good
neighbors do that. They take their dogs through. So,
Tell us about the pond just a little.
the pan is about half is ours, might be a little bit more than a half. So it splits right in the middle, and it's cool. It's pretty deep.
It has fish.
People actually, the kids that come from the other side, they go fishing. And like I said, on the heavy winters, we used to go with my neighbors with our quads. We just go ice fishing, drink some beers, and it's really pretty handy.
I love it. That's awesome. So you could ice skate as long as it's cold enough.
You move the snow, yeah.
Yep, that's wonderful. So this is the place to be. Check out the whole overview of this home. It really is beautiful. You have just done such an incredible job. I can really appreciate just what a beautiful job you've done with this home. It is just absolutely gorgeous. If anybody's interested and wants to find out more, when we do this tape, we'll have a beginning to it and an end with phone numbers so that you can reach out.
Yep.
And have a video walkthrough tour so people can video walk through this home without having to actually go into it at first. And then if they like it, then we'll work on making arrangements to get other people in there. We're being a little bit cautious, because we are looking at April 1st, 2020, and we are dealing with this COVID-19, and we're all trying to be very cautious and safe, keeping everybody safe, in the safety of their own home. They can view these properties virtually and appreciate it this way for now.